Hey guys, welcome back to FreckleFace Finance, where we discuss personal finances open and honestly so that you can live the life that you deserve. So today's video is going to be very interesting because I'm actually asking for advice from all of you. So I've recently received 2 different job offers and I am truly torn between which one to choose. And so I figured, why not ask my YouTube friends, FIRE friendly people who are very interested in financial independence, and see if you guys were presented with these 2 job offers, which one would you choose? So let's go ahead and get into job offer number 1. Alright you guys, so for the sake of this video, I want to make sure that the comparison is on the same level. And so for this video, I'm going to compare both of the jobs, like their actual description and what I'll be doing, what the salary is, the benefits, as well as the career potential if I was to stay in that career or position for the next 5 years. So just to give it, a fair comparison so that we're comparing apples to apples and not apples to oranges. So let's get into job offer number 1. So if you guys checked out my program security manager video, then you will know what my job description is, how much I get paid, and how you can actually enter the field of being a program security manager. If you haven't, I'll leave it up here, but that is currently what I do now. And so job offer number 1 was being a program security manager just for a different company. So all of my skill set would be used for that company in order to properly protect intellectual information. So exactly what I do now, I would just do it for a different company. So the salary offer for job number 1 is $165,000. So that is almost a $30K increase from my current position, and it's doing pretty much the exact same job, just doing it for a different company. So when we get into the benefits, looking over the benefits package, it's a fairly small company, a fairly new company, so they are definitely lacking a little bit in the benefits package compared to the benefits that I receive now. So for example, they currently do not offer a 401k, but the salary is more, so I could definitely make sure that I'm saving on my own. And they do have plans to start a 401k in May, I believe. So it's only a couple of more months, and then they'll be offering that benefit to its employees. Also, the company currently does not have a maternity leave program, which I eventually do want to have children, and so that's a drawback, but it's definitely room for them to grow, and it looks like they are actually interested in being able to offer that type of benefit in the future. And then it had your standard 21 days of vacation, which is pretty standard across the board. So let's get into the potential outlook if I decide to accept job offer number 1. So because job offer number 1 is a fairly new company, it is a contractor company, and so they have the contract for the next 5 years. And so because it's a contracted company, typically your salary does increase a little bit, but not substantially as long as you're in that position, because the salary has already been carved out for that next 5 years for you. So there really isn't much room to grow as far as it comes to salary, as long as you're in that position. Also, because the position is doing exactly what I do now, I'll pretty much be taking a lateral move, just be getting more money. So my roles and responsibilities don't necessarily increase, as well as my job experience or work performance experience does not necessarily increase. I'll just be doing the same jobs, responsibilities, just at a different company. So I personally don't think that the career outlook is going to significantly increase by accepting job offer number 1, but the salary does increase substantially, which will allow me more opportunities to be able to invest, which I'm definitely interested in because I am on the FIRE journey. So having more expendable income or investable income is definitely something that I'm very interested in, because as you all know, I am on a journey to retire in the next 10 years. So definitely increasing my income is a plus in my book. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to job offer number 2. So job offer number 2 was very, very interesting. And so if you guys are interested in like vlog type of videos, I actually made a vlog for the interview that I went on for job offer number 2, and it was very interesting. And so I'll just kind of give you guys a quick recap in case, you don't plan on watching my vlogs over there, and I don't even know if it's going to be up by the time this video goes up. So pretty much for this job interview, it went completely left, but in a good way. And so the position that I was applying for and interviewing for is not the position that I ended up being considered and getting a job offer for. And so job offer number 2, I would essentially be helping a company expand. And so instead of being in the program security career set, I would be switching over to business development, which I never had an interest in before, but I feel very strongly in security, and I'm actually considered a subject matter expert in that field, and I'm really, really good at it. And so I actually pitched the idea to this particular company to be their program security manager and help them get additional business in the form of business development. In this particular role, I would be using my expertise as a program security manager, but in the role of business development manager. So what that means is that I would be technically a business development manager, but helping the company stand up a security department within their company. So that is what my role for that particular position would be for job offer number 2. So the salary offer for job number 2 was going to be almost a complete match for my salary now, which is $137,000. And so the upside is that any contracts or business development that I was able to secure, I would get a 10 to 20% commission for whatever business I brought into the small company. And so the actual salary for the position was uncapped. And so I had limitless salary potential. And so the more business that I brought in, the more my salary would be. And so this is actually very interesting to me because I've never worked in that type of environment. I've always so far have been a 9-to-5 employee. So this is actually unmarked territory for me. I've never had a position where my salary was built off of how hard I worked and how good I was at my job. And so I'm definitely very interested in that, but I also am a little bit nervous. But I really can't lose because at the very least I would be matching my same salary, and so I don't have to do any drastic changes or switch my lifestyle at all. There's really only room for growth. And so the lowest that I could possibly get is exactly what I'm making now, which, I'm able to, do all right with what I'm making now. And then the salary potential is whatever I make it to be. Now, the only downside that I can see to that is that I would potentially be working a lot more hours than I'm working now in order to pursue those developmental leads. And I'll be getting, kind of off the 40-hour work week into, I guess, however long or however much I wanted to work in order to secure that new business. So that is a little, I'm a little nervous about that as well. But I like the idea of being able to substantially increase my salary so that I can obviously have more expendable income, more investable income in order to reach my, goals and FIRE potentially faster, right? It could potentially be faster, or I could be horrible at it. I could be horrible at it and I actually don't lose anything. So, it's win-win in that aspect. So as far as the benefits, they were pretty much in the same boat as Company A, where they are a new company. They've only been in business for 2 years. And so they had 401k, so they were a little bit better in that aspect. So they had a 4.5% match for the 401k. They had the standard 21 days of PTO and maternity leave. So, but the maternity leave is 6 weeks. So that's great, but not awesome, but it's great. So those are the different, options that were offered in the 2 job offers. Of course, I can always negotiate, and I plan to negotiate whichever job offer I decide to pick. And so I'm really torn on which offer is going to be the best offer. When we get into career potential for job offer number 2, I think the career potential is limitless. In contrast to job offer number 1, I will be doing the exact same thing that I do now, and so I'm not really building any additional skills on my resume. Whereas job number 2 or job offer number 2, I'm switching career fields from program security manager into business development. And so just to do a quick little research for what business development type of roles there are and what the salary income potential is, I just went on Indeed and I just searched all open positions in my area for business development manager, account manager, all those terms kept popping up. And I had no idea about this career field until I kind of stumbled onto this job. And so I think that the salary potential for business development is a lot higher than the salary potential for program security manager. And so although the position is technically starting off less than job offer number 1, I think that the salary potential is like double the salary potential of job offer number 1. So I definitely have a lot more room for career development, professional development, and just learning brand new skill sets altogether, which really excite me because I'm able to, you know, become a more well-rounded person on my resume, and being able to, you know, speak to those unique skill sets and make myself more marketable. Hey guys, so just to do a quick little recap to sum the video up, when it comes to salary, job offer number 1, which was 30K more than job offer number 2, definitely has the greater salary, but job offer number 2 has a greater salary potential. When it comes to roles and responsibilities for the position, job offer number 2 opens up a whole new line of positions that I will potentially qualify for in the future, as job offer number 1 is pretty much doing the exact same thing that I do now. I'm very comfortable in that career field, and I'm considered a subject matter expert, and I excel very comfortably in that career field. So when it comes to job description, I definitely think that job number 1 is the safe bet, but job number 2 will open up more doors for me in the future. Comes to benefits, job number 1 is a slightly smaller company, and so they are working diligently to offer bigger and better benefits, but as of right now they offer the standard 21 days of PTO. They are about to offer 401k in 2 months. They have no maternity leave at the moment. Job offer number 2 currently offers 401k at a 4.5% match. They also offer maternity leave for 6 weeks, and they offer the standard 21 days of PTO. So when it comes to potential outlook, job offer number 1 definitely has a good career potential outlook. I'll stay in the security management field. I'm very comfortable doing what I do now. There are countless jobs and definitely very secure jobs in that career field. And for job number 2, the potential for job outlook is, I would say, the future outlook is substantially better because I'm being able to tap into a new field. The salary potential is a lot better, but I actually had a chance to talk to the owner of the company and discuss like business development, what my roles and responsibilities would be. And so I would be the only business development manager within the company. And so that is kind of, you know, it kind of shakes me a little bit, because I'm wondering, you know, how much I would be carving out my own position. And so with smaller companies, I definitely am a little hesitant about it, because I'm carving out a new position. I really, you know, am dependent on the owner of the company making good business decisions, because the current outlook of how the world is right now, I don't want to get into a new position that hasn't been fully established yet, and I'm the one that's carving it out, establishing a position, and then the owner either has to downsize and my position goes away because it's a brand new position. So I would really have to be able to show why my position is important, and why, you know, if the company is going through financial hardships, why my position is valuable and is going to bring in more business down the road. So because of the current economic status of the country, I'm very, you know, conscious of creating a brand new position within a company with how everything is going on in the world. So I would hate to join a company, and because the position is so new, I'm carving out my place in the company, and then there's a, you know, a set of layoffs and I'm a part of that. So I just want to kind of put that out there on what is kind of my mindset going into both. So I definitely think the job security with company number A is stellar. My position is very much embedded in the company. It's not going anywhere. But my position in the company B, because it's a brand new position and I'm carving it out, I'm concerned that if it takes a little longer in order to secure leads, that the position might not bring in enough money as fast enough, and I would be a part of layoffs. So I'm definitely having that in mind as well. So as you can see, both of the job offers are great. I'm very proud of myself for being able to secure my own financial independence, you know, working with you guys as well in order to spread the knowledge, because I definitely feel that sharing is caring. So if you were presented with these 2 job offers, which one would you pick? Because I am truly torn. I think they are both great opportunities. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot wait to read your comments down below to see which job offer you would pick. I am truly torn. So I can't wait to see what you guys think. So thank you guys so much for watching my journey to financial independence and retiring early, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.